Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is just a quick update for Carson and Joel and Matt. I've had this white film in the 125, which I'm kind of embarrassed about. That's why I haven't been making videos lately. I'm trying to get rid of all the issues that I have before I do a good update on this thing. But it was actually all this stuff that's in the water column was, it wasn't suspended in the water column. It was, up along the insides of the edges here. As you can see, it's all over my plants. If I can get that air stone out of the way. But yeah, it's all over every one of the plants. The camera's really not doing it any justice. This stuff is just everywhere. And it's stringy, snotty. I just pulled this air stone out. It was on a suction cup back there. And I pulled that air stone out to wash it off, and it was like just a big slimy snot ball. I have no idea what this stuff is, but it's driving me crazy. I kind of think it's an issue with my roadie, maybe. I haven't changed the filters out since I bought it, and I wasn't sure exactly when he changed the filters out last in it, so I'm going to test all my parameters today coming straight out of the roadie and go from there. Hopefully I can just get some new filters and it might cure this up. Honestly, I have no idea what the problem could be. I'm going to clean out my canister, and Joel suggested doing really small partial water changes every day until the problem subsides. But see, as right there, my fish is munching on it, so it can't be that terrible of stuff, you know what I mean? So honestly, I don't know what it is, if it's a fungus, if it's what, but I thought I would get an actual view for you to see instead of just trying to explain it, because it's a really hard stuff to explain what it is. I can't explain it in my head. It's crazy. So if anybody has any idea what this crap is, please let me know, and if any way that you can fix it without completely breaking down the tank. I hope that's not the case, because I've got a couple $100 worth of substrate in here, a little bit of money in plants, which if I have to, I'll rip every single plant out of here and buy new and start over. But as of yet, it's not hurting my fish. They're even eating on it, so it's not really hurting anything in here, but it does seem to be prohibiting my plants' growth. It's not killing them, but it's stopping them from growing. The swords aren't taking it so good. It's actually gotten them to get brown algae on them, and that's the only thing with algae on it in the tank. But you guys know how fast that shit can spread, so just want to get to the bottom of it. I thought I'd get you a couple close-up views of it. And okay, see here, you can see some that's still attached to the glass, and then when I wipe it, it just goes flying off of there. So I'm going to give the whole tank a wipe down, let the filter do its job. Once it clears up a little bit, I'm going to break down the canister filter, clean out my my sponges and all of that stuff, and go from there. This little bitty tank was doing it a little bit too, but not near as much. I just wiped the glass with a mag float and cleaned the little filter spout out on that, and same thing. All the fish seem to be doing fine, but as you can see, it's hazy in there, and these are not the kind of tanks that I like to keep. And it has to be my water quality, because I never had this issue at the old place. So it has to, in my opinion, it has to be something to do with my water. But alright, I'm going to cut this one off short. I'm not trying to show everybody a bunch of my crappy tanks, but any ideas, please let me know. I'll be on Darkstar, or just message me at the bottom of this video. Thanks to everybody that has subscribed so far. I know there's not a lot of you, but bear with me. I'm going to get my tanks looking good. Everything's going to be good, and there's going to be a lot better updates coming up. I just got to get a few little quirks figured out. If I have to start going and buying water from the store, that's what I'll do, so. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Later, guys. By the way, I thought I would patch this into the video real quick. This tank's crystal clear. Same water that I'm using in both my other tanks. Basically the same style filtration. I got no carbon or anything like that running in it, but there is a lot more fish in here and a lot more cleaner fish. So if this is some kind of fungus, that maybe it's a natural algae or something that I've just never heard of. I've never heard of white stringy algae, but I don't know if the fish are keeping it clean in here or what the difference is, but it is bare bottom. I have no substrate in here. Couple ornaments and some mosses and some, just a couple free-floating plants that I didn't feel like planting in the 125, and it stays crystal clear. Fish are all happy. Everything's doing good. So I'll patch this in at the end if that can help anybody with a hypothesis on what the hell's going on here. I just thought it might help to show it. So yeah, same system, everything. And please don't mind the mess, but here's the roadie. Look how dark that is. So that one's definitely ready for a change. I don't know how those two look, but yeah, that's the next step as of right now. I'm going to test all my water parameters in the tanks, coming straight out of the roadie, write everything down and compare and see what's going on, go from there. So if any of that helps, I'll patch it in and we'll go from there. Also, no lights on here. You know, normally I'm running my either the one that's on right now or that kitchen light right there. So, you know, maybe it is an algae of some sort that the lights are causing in the big tank. But I'm only leaving them on for, what is it, 2 T5s for 7 hours, and the other 2 are running for a full 9 hours. So it's, you know, 2 of them come on 1 hour before and 1 hour after the other 2. So it's 4 for 8 hours and only 2 running for 2 extra hours a day. So that's about all the info I can think of that, you know, that might be helpful to give. So, alright, see you later.